It's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more of The Sims 4 Every Which Way, which is our kitchen sink Pendragon Family Legacy Combo Challenge. Surprised I could do that while I was trying to look. You need to, can you like try to cheer him up or some shit? Because he's like sad. There you go, maybe give him a little hug. He's like very sad because Grandpa died. I don't know if you ever met him technically, but it's fine. And like, we need like a like... We need like a comfort child. Like, but we don't have one of those. You're hungry. How are you? You're fine. Aside from being like miserably depressed. And everybody's Harvest Fest is great. Perfect. Oh, that's an umbrella. I was like, what the hell is just floating here? Forgot I put that there. Oh my god. Look at you. Hello. I don't know, when I was loading this in, I was like, wow, we're almost done here. And then I'm like, this has basically been like longest running series on the thing. I mean, Time Lord Challenge is what we started the channel with. And then I kind of put this in, but this is actually the longest running save. I did end up, during the M generation, we had to start a new save file because we combined things. But this family, this game is the longest that I've ever done, obviously, on Sims 4, but just ever in any of the iterations of The Sims. Oh, see, that's what he needed. That's what he needed. He needed comfort. Good boy. Oh, you're so sweet. Look at you. Okay, you can go eat, and then maybe you can take care of child. Or not. What are you doing? You're gonna go throw away trash. Okay, well, sure, fine. Whatever. You're just... Oh, you're gonna go play. Cool. Just watch you waddle around. You don't care about Harvest Fest. You just go normal speed, because trying to watch a toddler wobble is, like, gonna give me a brain seizure. Jeez Lord. And then he just slides back down the stairs, and that's slightly terrifying. You're like, oh, dear God. Be careful, child. Don't fall, child. Like when they slip, and you're like, ah! So... Anyway, so yeah, because we're just like, are you gonna hug? Are you just gonna... That's so cute. I hate children, but the toddlers in this game are cute. Pains in the ass, but still cute. But you know, you hugged it once, and now you're like, let me go play. That's fine. That's cool. You were like, hey, zebra, we're gonna like zebra. Let's see that chair. Oh, hi. You guys are just hanging out at beer? Oh, did we fix this fucking thing, or is it still broken? No, it's working again. I don't know where I was going with that. I was like, I was going somewhere, and then I forgot, and then, like, anyway, but... Yeah. So... I mean, it's kind of... Well, I'll just mention it now, because I'll mention it later, too. But I'll mention it now, in case I forget later, but I'm pretty sure I'll remember later. Great. Thanks for that. I don't know where it went now. Where the hell did it go? Oh, okay, we also have to check on the bees and the thing. But, yeah, so there might be some disruptions to The Sims in March, because I am moving. I did find a place. As of me recording this, I haven't signed the lease yet. I have to do that either today or tomorrow. But as of you watching this, I have signed the lease. So that's kind of exciting. You know, so my move date is technically March 1st. I'm going to be moving over the course of the month, but I'm going to try to get all of my stuff. You're going to go, what are you going to do? Wash hands. Okay, but can you also... They're angry, aren't they? They're always enraged. Bond with the bees. They're going to hate you. Collect beeswax. Sell the honey this time. And can we just have you... like, sell the apples? I don't think that's... sell the carrots. Oh my god, what the hell, game? Thank you. I'm just trying to go this way. Yeah, I don't think that really is ever going to grow there. Oh, and again, right, it's just because it's out of season. Never mind. Sell the grapes. Sell the grapes. You, I think, need to evolve this. There you go. But anyway. Yeah, I know. The bees hate you. It's going to be funny if there was death by bees, because I'm pretty sure the bees would kill him. Well, now they're just irritated. Well, that's good. Let's bond with bees again. Oh, because I did sell everything. Okay. Oh, now they're enraged again. Never mind. That was probably a bad idea. So anyway, yeah, so there might be a disruption to stuff in March because I'm going to be moving. So I'm going to try to... I'm going to put the cookies away, so hopefully I don't just keep eating cookies. I'm going to try to pre-record. So obviously, like, this stuff and anything in February would be fine. And that first week of March, because I'll be recording it the end of February, hopefully. You know, so... Because I'm not sure if I'm getting the keys next weekend, or, like, this coming weekend, or the following weekend. Not sure. We're doing the walkthrough and, like, all the checklist and all that kind of stuff. You know, like the moving just to make sure, like, okay, see, there's this here, this is fine, or like, yeah, you know, everything looks good, so when I leave and, like, the walls are half hanging down, I can't be like, it was there! It was like that when I moved in! Not that any apartment I've ever lived in has ever really, it's like, yeah, here's the move checklist, everything's fine, and everything was not fine, and you're like, carpet stained here, don't worry about that. I am worried about that, because you're gonna try to charge me for that shit when I leave. You know what I mean? But honestly, it's been 6 years since I've been living here, so after 5 years, the carpet is not my fault at all. It's kind of like, yeah, you can't flirt because you're sad. Oh, right. I'm like, why are you sad? I'm sad because Yuki's sad. That's adorable. I mean, I'm moving into a townhouse, though, so that's kind of nice. It'll be like my own house, but I just paying way more than I would on a mortgage, but whatever. It's fine. He said I can paint. He didn't give a shit. And I can put all my shelves up and do stuff. So that's kind of awesome. Because I was like, I'm not going to knock down walls, but, like, I'm going to, like, paint. You know, if I can paint, I will. If he says no, and he's... I mean, it's just obviously with the stipulation that, like... He's like, you can't just, like, you know... His example was, like, a red wall, like, painting a red wall. And he's like, just as long as you don't, like, paint the walls red and then, like, leave it like that. And I was like, I was going to use, like, lime green, but, like, sure. Like, as my example, like... Like, if I painted the walls lime green or red or something, I would repaint them back. Like, if it's a neutral color, like, oh, it's a gray color, he might be like, no, that's fine, you can leave it, because it's neutral. You know? But, like, even in an apartment, I'm pretty sure even in my apartment I could paint. It's just, again, with the stipulation that you at least prime it. Because they're gonna just, honestly, they come in and they just slap a coat of, like, boring-ass beige onto everything anyway, so they have, like, so, yeah, they're gonna repaint anyway, but it's like, yes, if they have to repaint over here, they can just slap paint up. They probably just spot paint, to be honest with you. I don't even know if they full paint walls, but, you know, like, when I moved from my old apartment to this one, I didn't paint or anything. I patched the holes, and then left it for them, because they're gonna repaint, but I didn't paint the walls, you know? But there was a point when I moved and I was here and it was one of the 7,000 people that have owned the place. They sent a thing around that there was a company that they worked with. I mean, I'm sure you could have done anything, but I think it was like, you know, if you use this company, then whatever. But to do like cool, like the vinyl wall stuff, almost like wallpaper, but it was like, you could get like tropical prints or like whatever, like photo wall. Like you could do it on one of your walls and they're like, here, you can use this company. They'll come in and put, like, the vinyl, like, stuff on your walls. Like wallpaper. But, like, wallpaper back in the day isn't the same as wallpaper now. Like, let's have you flirt because you wanted to flirt. So flirt. Like, wallpaper back in the day was, like, god-awful. And, you're still here! I'm just happy that that's available. Anyway. You're hungry, so you need to go eat. You guys need to eat real food. Instead of cookies, are you gonna go play with the bee? Stung! Oh, the bees just attacked him! He sat down and they're like, screw you, assholes! I hate the bees. I love the bees, but I hate them. Like, I like the idea that they're there, but I kind of hate them, because unless you have, like, classical music playing or some shit, they're always fucking mad. They're always mad! Oh, look how happy he looks. Oh, that's so cute! Oh, I love it. But, like, so it was, like, this vinyl, kind of like you get the... Oh, hey! What's up? What? Dad? The bees were like, fuck you too! I like our bitchy bees. It's Birdie's bitchy bee box, but... Are you just all gonna sit out here and talk in the moonlight? That's really cute. I like this. But yeah, so... It's like, you know the things that you get at Target that are like the cute little wall stickers and they're like reusable and like you put them up and then you peel them off and they come off perfect. They're really not that reusable though, because then you put them up again and then the edges are always a little peely, and then sometimes if you've used them, like, I think I had one that was like a cherry blossom like stem or whatever that I had maybe had when I lived with my parents, because I know I had it in my old apartment. I put up here and like the little like more delicate areas would just kind of fall off the wall and I had to like actually use like regular freaking tape to tape it to the wall. I'm like, they don't really re-stick well. Okay, they're like cheap. I have nicer ones, honestly, that are like some of my like anime stickers. They make Black Butler ones that like are from Japan that are like actually slap them on, you take them off, you slap them on, you take them off, and they're reusable. A lot of my other ones, like the Target ones, I put them up once, I took them down, and now they just won't fucking stay up again. I have some that have stayed fine, and then other ones that just don't, so I guess it could just be like whatever company makes them, because I had ones in my bathroom that like I removed from the one bathroom, put them in this one, and they were just constantly on the floor. You'd be like, why the hell are half my stickers on the floor? Because they just like flop off the walls. So those, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like throw those away. Like, they're not gonna stay. They're like little flowers and leaves. I kept the owls that came with them because they were, and maybe because they were small, so I don't know. But you know, it just, you could get like ticky tack or whatever, 3M tape, whatever, to put it on there. But they make like wallpaper like that now, which is like the sticky kind of stuff that you put on. It's expensive, but then you just peel it off and there's no damage to the wall afterward. Not like paper, regular wallpaper. Like I have to put the glue on and then you put the wallpaper on, and then unless you're taking it off properly, is like shredding and peeling, and it's like, you know, oh my god, yeah. Which would be like the worst. So I'm like, I might invest at some point in like that fancy fucking shit. Not everywhere, but like, you know, I've always wanted to have a book nook, and like there were houses when you look at certain ones, that had like a little like area, like a little nook area, you know, where like the little window carved. It was ages ago looking at a house floor plan, and it was like the way the stairs went up, kind of like this, say. But it would be like a short little thing, and then there was almost like a little window seat by the window, and then the stairs went up, and it was like, this is like, or maybe it was like right here downstairs. I don't know. Somewhere near the stairs, there was like a little window seat kind of nook, and I'm like, oh my god, I just want to put like a nice little window seat kind of in there, cushions, whatever, bookshelves underneath, and then wallpaper it with like the freaking like wallpaper that looks like writing quotes and everything. I've just always wanted to do that. And like, I have like a little loft area that is like, kind of almost like, it's reverse of the shape, but there's like, you know, a big area, but then there's a teeny little like nook like this, and it's like I can do that. Or in the bedroom there's a teeny little window nook, and I'm like, I just want to put wallpaper in there. I just want to wallpaper that. I don't know how well that would work in the lofty nook, because like the stairs would be here and then the nook thing is here, and then the wall comes out like this. Like, well, go get some food, asshole. Oh, right, you can't get food. I'm going to have you come down here. Go here. And I'm going to open the fridge for you, because I forgot. Oh, God, we only have cookies. Okay, well, you're going to have to eat cookies, kid. I don't think that's a good thing, but everybody else is sleeping, and all we have is cookies. So maybe you can come down here and serve breakfast. Let's make scrambled eggs and bacon. Let's also serve breakfast. Let's make a fruit salad so we have some food. And then you can eat, and then at least the child will have eaten something. Or actually, wait a minute. Maybe we can, like, put an apple out. Let's have you not eat cookies. Let's have you eat this apple. Eat an apple, because it's better than eating cookies for breakfast. We didn't have anything else. So eat an apple. I didn't really want to give you 8 of them, but it's okay. At least you have them in your inventory, so that's fine. Here, we'll give you the carrots, too. And then maybe you can eat a carrot. And then you can have the grapes. Eat grape. It's not getting him full. I have an apple, a carrot, and grapes, and I'm not full. I mean, legitimate. Speaking of... Oh, no, I don't want to... I want to sell the grapes. We don't need that many grapes in this fucking inventory. He's fine with the apples and the carrots. That just makes me want to get grapes and freeze them. And just grab some grapes. I also want cherries. Cherries are a pain in the ass, though, because they're like... They've got pits. I'm like, I don't have a cherry pitter. I'm like, it's just kind of a pain in the ass to, like, pop a cherry in your mouth and be like, spit the pit out. Can we make seedless cherries a thing? Can you just, like, GMO that shit? I don't know. Like, yell at Yuki. Could you not, you little bastard? Be funny with Yuki. That's better. Me, oh, the toddlers are cute. They're pains in the ass, but they're cute. And then me like, fuck this kid. Little asshole. Okay, and then you can get up and come down here and grab something to eat. Ew, child, what the fuck? How dare you? We don't have a potty. Look, it's watermelon. I've never actually watched them when they... I mean, certain times I watch them and they make food, but I don't know if I've seen the fruit salad and seen the actual watermelon. Like... Holy shit. Are you, like, stuck? What are you doing? You're taking way too long to make a fruit salad. Like, chop up fruit and throw it in a dish. Think about family member. Why? Is he outside? It's usually why you think about your family members. Anyway. But yeah, I would really like to, like, paint and wallpaper and do all that. I mean, the chances of me doing it, like, in the very beginning are very slim. Although, if I really wanted to, you know, Cause like when I was talking to him about like painting or whatever, I'll repaint it back to a neutral color or like whatever. And he's like, yeah, he's got some paint, like a box of paint in the garage that's like the color. He's like, so as long as it's like similar to that or whatever. I mean, and my intention is absolutely not to move out after a year because I have been living in this hellhole with mice and leaking plumbing and leaking roofs and all that shit for 6 years. So I have a high tolerance for bullshit. And honestly, I don't know if this guy just wants the goddamn property rented and wants, like, whatever. The only thing he's ever asked me to do that I'm like, really, is get the water put in my name, like, now. I think it's just because otherwise they charge him, like, a service fee or something like that for having it in his name for longer than a certain period of time or whatever. And I'm like, because he had made a comment one time about... changing over the utilities, even if I think because he wanted me to move in earlier, but unfortunately, you know what? Let's go and let's leave the kid. You know, that's fine. You know, I think obviously he wants to move in earlier because the place has been available for the whole month of February, and like he's losing money on that. I get it. But my apartment complex, when I called, it's like, yeah, no. I mean, the guy was really nice, but at the same time, it was like a little shady. They're like new owners, so I can't be like, part of me wants to be like, you suck, I hate you, but it's like, the people that suck are the people that, like, I've been, you and your dad match with your little berets and your plaid. That's so fucking cute. You've got plaid pants and he's got a plaid beret, but it's still fucking adorable. You know, and I asked them, and they were like, oh, you know, I mean, because I said if I turned the keys over at the end of, you know, March, do I have to still pay for April? Am I still paying for those 14 days because it's prorated? Yeah, I mean, like, if it was, like, the 4th or something, we could probably do something about it. I'm like, it's your job to do something, but you could absolutely say my lease ends on the. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can. I don't think it's like, well, it's a law, and the government will and I will be beheaded because we live in like some kind of weird monarchy of fucking dumbass rules. I'm like, you could. You're just being dicks about it. So I'm like, and like they're new people, so like I can't really hate them too much because they seem nice. You know, and they've only been here like a month, and they are not the problem. The problem was the 6 years prior to them, and the last management company that was here for a fucking year. That company was like just the worst. Their accounting was fucking awful. It took them 8 months to take off a November payment that I made to the prior company before they took over because there was they were the worst. Because it was all of a sudden like, oh, the 5th or the 8th, sometime in the beginning of November, but long after I paid, because my payment goes through automatically on the 1st of the month. I set it up. Auto payment. Done. We could have brought Zion here because there's like kid shit here, isn't there? Are there like, well, I mean, there's like, it looks cutesy, but I don't know. Maybe it's more for like kids and not like toddlers. There's not really any toddlers, though. But like a kid could have fun here. It's just the cutest little internet cafe kind of thing. And it's like, looks so cutesy, but it's like, I mean, he could play with that toy and he could play with books or something, maybe. But like, whatever. Anyway, so, like, my payment went through, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, yeah, make your checks to the new people, but if you already paid, then we'll, like, transfer it over. But I'm like, would you tell people that, like, a couple days before rent was due and, like, or we get a fee? Because, like, that's literally, like, how it, like, you have to pay by the 5th. So, like, I just feel like people in this complex must not pay till, like, the 5th. Must be like, oh, it's last day. Let me run in there at, like, 2 minutes before the office closes to drop off a check or something. Like, because the way they seem to act for, like, to people like me who pay my fucking rent on the 1st when it's goddamn fucking due is, like, ridiculous. Like, well, you paid it on the 1st and you paid it to the old company. Because you told us, like, on the 3rd or the 4th to make it to them. Or if you already paid. And I feel like it was after the due date anyway. And it's like, does everybody pay late? We're paying way too much money to live in this place to pay late all the time. Like, what the fuck? Hello? I did. So, like, whatever. And there was some other thing, too, and it was, like, where, like, oh, no, yeah, that's what it was, too. Like, when they were selling the place, I mean, I knew they were selling because, like, November, they had people come around, and I'm pretty sure I said this in videos somewhere. I was like, they're definitely selling this place. Like, it's not a surprise at this point, because they had people come in and like, oh, they're apartment inspectors. We've never had an apartment inspection unless they were selling this fucking hellhole. Like, and honestly, only the last time, because otherwise it's like, oh, by the way, new management, here you go. And you're like, huh? Only the time when the prior management company took over, and this one when they were selling it, the shit management company, the shitholes, we'll call them the shitholes because they're the shitholes. When they were buying it and when they were selling it, that's the only time we've ever had apartment inspections. Unless I just wasn't home when they did it, you know, which is possible because, you know, I used to actually go into work, which I will be doing again way too soon. I'm also going back to work at the end of March, so this is like fucking fun. Anyway, yeah, so I'm like, I knew they were selling it because November it was like, here you go, apartment inspections, and I was like, they're selling this shit. Also, oh, and then we're having Duke Energy come in to like change your fucking light bulbs. The fuck is so stupid? Like, the guy turned on my light on the patio, like, and I was like, oh yeah, that doesn't work. He's like, well, I have to just test to make sure things work. And I'm like, what part of that light bulb has been burnt out for like a year? I think he got sure because I was like, oh yeah, it doesn't work, and I never go out there, so I never changed it or told them or whatever. You know, said anything. Like, I could have called maintenance, but like, I don't go out there, and my patio is covered in spiders, so like, whatever. I don't care. Like, cleaning off my outdoor furniture has been like traumatic. Okay, but like, he was like, oh yeah, well, I just have to test it or whatever, and I'm like, but you turned on the switch, looked at there, turned it off, and the light bulb has been burnt out for years, so we were testing and it didn't work. And then I was like, okay. Then he went into the bedrooms to change the light bulbs and those things, and I was like, and did you? I don't know, because I didn't follow you. You changed them in the living room, but you didn't change the one outside, and it doesn't work. And nobody since November, it's now February, by the way, has like come. It's not like they said, oh yeah, that one doesn't work, and that they just like, okay. The hall lights also didn't work for like several months. So people come over and like, it's dark as fuck in the hall, which is real safe because they don't want to be bothered. You know what? I could have called about it, but I didn't. I was like, fuck this. I'm so sick and tired of having to call about my plumbing is leaking. This is leaking. This is leaking now. It's still leaking. You fixed it like twice, but it's still leaking. Do you know how to fix anything properly? By the way, my roof is leaking again. There's water pouring into my fucking thing. Oh yeah, we're gonna have people come like Monday. It's been like a week, seriously. Like, I know it's raining and like the contractors can't come out when it's raining, but there was like days where it was nice where they could have fucking come out. And like, it only started really badly leaking in my closet because they had people who were like blowing the leaves and the pine needles and crap off the roofs. And I guarantee you they broke a shingle or something. Because after that, it was like a fucking floodgate in my closet. And I was like, it never used to leak in here. Guarantee you it's because this is a shit fucking roof that one company, again, previously was like, we're not going to fix because it wasn't replaced, quote unquote, that long ago. I've already called you twice about leaks in my living room. Like roof leaks in my fucking living room. So if I have called and said that the roof is leaking, I'm sure other people have, because I can't be the only one who has a leaking roof. And you just thought we're replacing every other fucking roof on garages, carports, everything, but this one? Because it wasn't, quote unquote, that long ago? It's leaking. You think that's the first one you do. Like, this one isn't that old, but this one doesn't have problems. This one leaks. But no, let's leave the leaking roof. That's fine. It'll be okay. Just hope it doesn't rain. It's the South. I love it doesn't rain. Okay. So yeah, you know, I've put up with a lot of shit here. I'm so stressed out, even though I'm leaving. I'm gonna have you go home because you're bored. And you're now sad. Where's your dad? Is he here? Did he leave? Wait, is our gathering's over. Oh, we can all go home then. I thought he was still here. No, he was like, okay, peace out, bye. All right, well, let's go home then. I was gonna have you go talk to him, but he peaced out. But it's nice that we spend time with Orion, because he's probably sad. Like, you know, like Xavier died and he's all alone with that fucking kid of theirs. That was my fault. Unless you're sad because your other father died. No, okay, 16 hours, you're fine. No, as soon as you get happy, Orion's gonna die, and then it's like, great, good job. Like, I don't know. Oh. I don't know where that rant was going, aside from, like, I've lived through here with, like, a hell or whatever, and they won't let me out, so I couldn't take the place early. But I wasn't planning to, even if I did, it's like, it would be a week that's like, I'm not moving anything in anyway, so. I don't know if I'm moving the first week of March, the second week, at some point in there. I can actually move anytime, because I thought we were going back to work middle of the month, you know? But luckily for... Whoa, oh, hi, what are you doing? Oh, God, that's horrifying. I'm going to have you change diaper. And then you can go take a nap. You're not going to sleep, are you? Good, you're in a nap. Okay, go grab something to eat, take a nap. You're changing the diaper of the stankers. But yeah, so I might just, like, move a few things over here and there. My mom's going to come up. No, yeah, God, we just got home. Actually, we should have gone over, because we could have taken Zion and he could play with his aunt. I was like, she's his auntie. Time out, whiny bastard! You know, but also Ash is really tired, so we should let him sleep. But yeah, so I mean, obviously, I think what I'm going to try to do is the weekend of the 26th. That's normally when I would record for that, say, first week in March. I think I'm going to try to record for that first week and that second week, hopefully, because then if I'm moving either one of those 2 weeks, like that first week or that second week, you'll still at least have stuff. You just might be missing out on that third week. But I don't want it to be like, oh, I can't record on the 5th or the 12th, and then you miss 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So you'll have content through the week of the 28th, the week of the 28th through the 5th. So that first week of March. It's just if I am moving then or whatever, I can't record the 5th, then you don't have anything, or I can't record the 12th, then you have 2 weeks of nothing. So I'm going to try to... Okay, we'll just go alone. We'll leave Ash here because he's tired and he's taking a nap. We'll leave him with the toddler. It's fine. So yeah, you just might not have anything the weekend of the 14th. So nothing on St. Patrick's Day week. Because I thought we were going back to work that week. I was sure of it because I was like, okay, that's like 30 days notice, whatever. And I was like, well, okay, cool. I can wear my cool St. Patrick's Day hats when I go back to work. And it'll be like, cool. No. I mean, I'm glad we're not going back to the last week. But I'm also a little sad that I can't go to work on St. Patrick's Day and, like, wear some St. Patrick's Day shit. And, like... So maybe I need to bring, like, a funky hat and be like, lady, you should just go to the... that top is obviously, like, a nudie top. Or we're freaked out because she's having a baby. I don't know. Weren't we supposed to come here to buy t-shirts? Did our dad invite us and then motherfucking leave? He invited us here, and he said the t-shirts are out of this world, and we came to the Spice Festival where you get a t-shirt for completing the Spice Challenge. Well, let's try the curry challenge. Spicy curry challenge, not the Spice Challenge. You know what I meant. Anyway. And then he just fucking peaced out. He just fucking left us. And then Yuki almost fell on his face because he's a klutz. It's adorable. Yeah, anyway. So, yeah, you might just not have anything for... And if you don't have anything for the weekend of the 14th or the 21st, it's because I'm still moving and packing and undoing things. But, like, certain things will remain unpacked or, you know, be the first thing. Like, I'm setting my TV up one of the first things. Like, motherfucker. And I will make sure I have internet before I move in. Like, that's going to be, like, as soon as, like... I think I have to get the keys first, but... Yeah, I'll be like, all right, cool. Oh, is it because it's too hot? You're puking like you're gonna, like, because you're pregnant or some shit, but... Anyway, so, I'm just letting you know that now. I know it's a couple weeks in advance, but, like... I've been thinking about it, so it can't be like, oh, I'll just tell you later. It's like, no, I gotta tell you now. Like, before I forget. Oh, you failed. Oh, now you gotta go. Oh my god, do you have to take a raging, like, spicy poo? It says has to pee, but that went down so fast. He's like, oh god, it hurt my stomach and going right through me. He's gonna have fiery shits. Yeah, he's trying to hold it in. He's got fiery poos. I'm sorry, sweetie. I didn't think it was gonna go through you like that, where you were just gonna have, like, I feel so bad. Let's look for snow globes and let's grab a poster. Because we can. Hey, City Skyline. Let's see, are there any other boxes? Yeah, let's come here. Go for snow globes. We never do the snow globe thing. We never look for snow globes or posters and stuff. We always forget to do it. Anyway, I'm actually kind of hungry, so I am going to go get something to eat. I know we're a little bit short, but, you know, maybe over the next few weeks, and some, especially the ones that I'm pre-recording might be a little bit shorter than normal, but, like, it's fine. It's not like it's 10 minutes. It's like 33 minutes instead of, like, you know, 40 minutes. Whatever. You're losing a few seconds. It's fine. You'll live. It's okay. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.